Believe. I believe I can fly. We're live, guys. We are live. Just doing some final touches here on the settings. And yeah. Okay. So we are live. We're going to go live on Instagram too, real quick. Let's do this. Let's do it to them. There we are. Guys, we are live on Instagram too now. We're live everywhere on all the platforms. Welcome to the live stream. It's Friday the 13th. A little impromptu live. We're going to have a little fun. We've got a couple things to look at. We're going to go switch over to this so you can look at my pretty face. Guys, real quick, for those of you that are Iranian, tomorrow is the 14th. It's the day of the rallies across the world. It's the biggest day of the biggest rallies of the Iranian Revolution. So it's happening in Germany, in Canada, and in Los Angeles. So if you guys are going, get there early to the rallies in LA, Toronto, and Munich. So look forward to that. It's going to be a big day. Hopefully Iran will be free soon. And we got a couple other things. We got our main man here. That is the guy behind the steering wheel that's doing all those wonderful things for us behind the scenes and in front of the camera. And why is this not... Okay, let's go to a different screen here. We'll adjust some more settings. Hi, guys. If you're just joining from Instagram, hello. YouTube, hello. Hi, guys. Good to have you. Welcome to the stream. And let me go to this screen here. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. What's up, aquariums? Here go. Yeah. Yep. What's up, buddy? Good to have you. Where's all my stuff, dude? Where's all my stuff? Okay, so here we are, guys. We got Donald Trump talking to the military, talking to the folks that were involved with Venezuela, Maduro. So we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to take a look at a few other things. And it's Friday, so we're just going to kind of take it easy. We're going to talk. We're going to chat. And it's been about a month, aquariums. I know it's been about a month. We've been going. And we're doing good, man. We're growing. Almost 17,000 on YouTube, 121,000 on Instagram. We're moving and grooving. Miss Medication is over here. Look at this.
We're leaving, so we want to say bye.
You want to say bye? Okay.
And hi.
Let me go like this so we could at least.
And then my friend Raina wants to say hi too.
Okay. So, guys, I'm gonna say bye to the ladies. You want to say something to the Persians that are gonna go protest tomorrow?
See you there,
guys. It'll be great. Yep. Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday in Australia. Yeah. I know you Australians, man. Hopefully, you guys can get your country back. We got hope for you guys. You guys in Australia are not as far gone as the UK. UK is gone. Gregory says bye-bye. We'll have them all. Yeah, you know what? UK is way far gone. Australia is like getting there. Australia is getting there. You guys need a Trump. Yeah, you guys need... You know what? Here's the thing is you have Trump. So the good news is Donald Trump became president in the United States, and that's what's helping the rest of the world just from him being president here in the United States. He's setting a good example. He is your Trump. Now you got to do the rest of the work and get some other people, in the right places. So so that you can fix your situation, man. You guys got slammed in Australia. You guys are getting crushed in the UK. France is, has so many illegal immigrants from the worst countries in the world that they're overflowing from France into England on those boats, little dinghies or whatever you want to call those things. Mohara Fatima says we have it 2 to 4 tomorrow in Florida. Well, Florida, yes, it will be, but LA will be the biggest. Also, yeah. So we already got trolls in the chat. They just let any guys. All you gotta do is put on turn the camera on and put on a Trump hat, and you have all the people on the left, all their panties, all the guys on the left, their panties get all in the bunch. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens. All of the panties, all the guys on the left, all the Democrat men, all their panties get in a bunch whenever they see you with one of these hats. It's an interesting thing. It's like 90% of the reason why I wear it. Love you too, Miss Medication. You want to come say goodbye one more time? Come on, one more time. Hurry up, Make it quick. Say goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll see you later. Have fun. Love you too. And we'll see you guys. Random is exactly right. What's up, buddy? Low testosterone men getting mad at anything. Oh, dude. We're here. Like I said, it's Friday the 13th. I got a lot going on. And before I go out and have my fun tonight, I want to get on with you guys for a little bit and see what's up. So what's up, Ange? Ange is in the house. We're getting warmed up here. Zeke says that's called wanting a better life for their families in America. Yeah, there's the right way and the wrong way to do that, buddy. There's definitely a right way and a wrong way to do that. And the wrong way is to break our laws. The funniest thing ever. The hypocrisy is the left wants to tell everyone that no one is above the law. Donald Trump and this, he cannot be a dictator, he cannot be this and that, about all this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, they believe that all immigrants are above the law. They don't care if they come here illegally. If illegal immigrants are above the law. No one's above the law, but if you're except for illegal immigrants. Let's go down the list. Illegal immigrants, people that want to rob Target, people that want to go steal from liquor stores, people that want to go into LA into Gucci and steal purses and bags and I don't know what. Those people are above the law, but no one else. Oh wait, but there's more people. Truck drivers that don't know how to speak English, that are illegal immigrants, that are crashing into families and destroying their families. Those guys are above the law, but no one else. Wait. Actually, there's more. Wait. We can. Honestly, I can go forever on this thing. So they are not above the law. Let's just put it that way. The people on the left, the Democrats, are not above the law. But everyone on the right is above the law. Anyway, let's see what
we did.
Let's see what Donnie Boy has to say for us over here. What did I just do here? Let's fix this. Their sound, is it going to come through?
In Iran with the beat.
No, it needs to be a single. They jacked that sound up. It's all good, bro. It's all good. We'll go to this right here.
2 bombers. A lot of you were involved in that. And what we did recently in Venezuela, nobody ever saw anything like that happen. a Venezuelan general who was on the site, but he moved out fast enough that he lived, because most of them didn't. But
Just out of curiosity, is that coming into one side of your headphones?
he was on the site. He said, we were totally prepared. We saw the planes coming. We saw everything coming. You know, they're a good, strong force. And he said, we got hit like nobody's. They were hit from 17 different directions. They said, there's never been anything like that. It was over in like literally a minute. Everybody was running for the hills. And that's what we have. We have the strongest military in the world by far. We have the best equipment. We have the greatest people, soldiers. We brought back merit as the sole consideration for advancement and promotion in our military. We won the Supreme Court case, shockingly in that case. It took courage
It would
to
help if
come
I
up
put
with
them
that
on the
decision.
screen, wouldn't it?
It's based on merit. Now you want to get into a college, it's based on merit. It's not based on anything else. You want to get into the military, you got to have a little muscle. You got to be strong like these people. Yeah. It's like you're like central casting. I'm looking at all
have a
these
little something, dude, if you want to
beautiful-looking
jump in the
people.
military,
But
bro.
you have to be a certain type to do well. And we were taking anybody that wanted to get in because we wanted to be politically correct. No, it's based on merit now. You get into the military based on merit.
I love that. It's based on merit, ladies and gentlemen. Let you hear that again. Based on merit. It's based on merit. It's not DEI anymore. I think DEI went out when the whole country said no to Kamala Harris, dude. Honestly, right? That's when it went out, right? All you losers on the left that are lazy bums that don't want to do anything with your lives thought you could change the whole world to cater to your laziness. And the world said no. No. Get off your ass and do something with yourself if you want to make a life for yourself. If you don't, that's fine too. But don't sit here and point the finger at the whole rest of the world for yourself not wanting to get up off the couch. You got that?
And other places also based on merit. There might be advantages to other people in other fields. But this is all based on merit. As long as I'm president, we will be the best led, the best trained, the best equipped,
That's
the
right.
most disciplined,
That's
and
right.
the most elite fighting force the world
That's
has
right.
ever seen. That's what we've turned out to be, and everybody knows it.
We're back to being the most elite fighting force. It's a Department of War. It's not the Department of Defense. It's the Department of War. It's the American Gulf. It's the Gulf of America. Yeah.
They
We're
all
back
know
to
it.
merit.
Every country knows it. I speak to all of them. They know exactly what they would be up against. Hopefully, we'll never have to test them. And because of our strength and because of what we do, we probably won't have to be tested. That's why this year we're investing.
You guys can chill if you don't. If you, I mean, I don't care if people want to talk shit. Let them talk shit, bro. It's all good. It's all good, bro. Let them run it. Let them run. By the way, I forgot to put it in subscriber only mode.
Also $1 trillion
Maybe I should.
in our armed forces, most we've ever spent. And next year it's being raised. In fact, we're going to be building a number of battleships. You ever hear of battleship? You know, World War II. You saw those.
You ever heard of battleships, bro? Yeah, we got battleships. We got the best battleships. Guess where they're at right now? They're in Iran, bro. They're in the Middle East. They're fucking right there, bro. Right in fucking Iran, bro, in the Middle East. Battleship, baby. That's right. Just like the game, random. Exactly, bro.
Big ships, the Iowa, the Alabama, the Missouri, they're going there, sailing through that water like it's nothing. Those big waves are crashing into the front. The hulls are made of 7 inches of steel, not aluminum.
7 inches of steel, bro. 7 inches of steel on that ass.
Aluminum's fine, by the way. I don't want to hurt the industry. We're doing very well. But I'll take steel. And it's going through those waves like it's a hot knife through butter, right?
That's right, baby.
It was.
We're not in war again. To be honest, most of the activity that we plan to do doesn't end up in war. If we're strategic and we run it the way it's supposed to be run, not like under Biden. Biden just gets in the war. Democrats get themselves into wars because they don't have the balls. But when you got Donnie Boy, well, we just lay it down and we don't need to go to war. We just do something and it's over. You saw what happened with Maduro, right? The guy went on national stage, on the world stage, Maduro. Went on, let me go like this so you could get a better look. Am I clear to you? If anybody knows where that's from, you can tell me. But you guys remember Venezuela, right? Maduro. We went into Maduro. What do? We just went in, snatched him up, and went out. There was no war. The guy Maduro went on the world stage, and he told the whole world. He said, "Donald Trump, come and get me." And guess what we did? No war. Just the biggest, baddest military in the world, bro. Just go in there and snatch your guy right out of his bed, bro. Right there. While he's chilling, laying out with his wife. Didn't even know what hit him, dude. Fatima is right. Freeing 90 million Iranians is not going to war. It's liberation. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Aquariums is right. A lot of terrorists came into our country, crossed our borders, ran into our country. And we're getting them out. Yep. We're getting them out. And yeah, so there's no war. We just have our battleships. We have our aircraft carriers in the Middle East right now, and they're standing by on Donnie boy, bro. He's ready. As soon as he goes, I think that's like the new. He just goes, and they snatch up the Ayatollah. Yeah, dude.
It was incredible. It was a great thing. It was a great act of beauty when you looked at that. The scenes, victory at sea.
Scott in the chat says, "Nice hat. Tells me everything I need to know about you." Yep. That I work hard for my money. That I like facts over feelings. Yeah, I know. Glad you like my hat, bro. Thank you.
I don't know if has anyone ever seen Victory at Sea? Probably the ones that have would have joined the armed forces when you have, but Victory at Sea. And you looked at those battleships. So now we're building 10 of them, initial order, 10. And I said, what about reinstating the old ships? We have some of them in dry dock. Some of them are museums right now, like the.
Yeah, where did you go? Where did you go to? One of the colleges that's funded by Qatar. Yeah, you guys know our colleges are funded by Qatar Muslims, right? And did you know that? Did you go to one of those colleges that teaches you how to be a DEI specialist? Did you have gender? What is it? Gender? I don't know what kind of gender courses, gender classes. Did you go to your gender classes, bro? Scott, can you help us out with gender studies? Because we need help with our gender studies. We don't know about genders. Scott, can you please help us out since you're educated, Scott, and teach us about gender studies since you went to school and we didn't? Yeah, we really fell behind on gender studies, bro. Oh, wow.
Iowas and Rancho Palos Verdes in California. You have a couple of them, and they're still very powerful looking to me. So I said, what about bringing them back? They said, sir, it would be no good. Why do you say that? The new battleship that we have, which I've seen and helped design, I put a little more spirit.
What else we got? We got, holy cow, you guys are going off on the chat. Wow, bro. Holy cow.
The hull, a little more, give me a little bit more hull. And I want that ship to look gorgeous, you know. Forget about stealth. They say, oh, it's stealth. They design ugly equipment for stealth. Well, we're designing great looking equipment, also stealth. But I said, well, what about bringing them back? Sir, the new ships, the new battleships that we have almost very soon under construction will be, listen to this, 100 times more powerful than the ships that we got to see in the 1940s. Think of that. 100 times more powerful. We need that. This way nobody messes with us, right? We need it. For every service member in our military, this historic investment also includes a well-deserved, across-the-board pay raise, not including 1776. And at my request just before Christmas, we did and really in honor of the 250th anniversary, we did that little special payment, which everybody appreciated, and it was an honor for me to do it.
Which hat makes
As part
them
of the
more
one
crazy?
big beautiful bill that we got approved, which was amazing because it really encompasses all 4 years of the term. We'll also be investing over $1 billion to improve on-base housing.
Which hat makes them more crazy? This one or this one? This one right here? Or this one? Which one? Which hat makes them more crazy? Yeah.
And a lot more than that at Fort Bragg. We're going to be doing.
You like the black one?
If we get the congressman's wish, we're going
Or
to be
how about
doing
my blue ones?
a lot more than that. We're also going to spend billions of dollars on improving here and around the area. We're going to make it great because the people in this area have been so incredible. The spirit they had when they changed the name of this base, the spirit, not even military people, they were so proud of that name, Bragg. They said, we have to bring it back and keep the area safe. It's a great area. In fact, I'm thinking about moving here someday. Maybe I'll move here with our great movie star. We'll move here with our first lady. We'll move to Fort Bragg. Would you like that, darling? She loves you. It's a possibility. Actually, it's not a bad idea because we love it. But we want to keep this area safe, and we can't do that without the leaders. And
Aquarium says Trump's battleships are planned to be mobile air defense and strike platforms. Air defense and strike. But don't we do that already? Our current ones are air defense and strike, right?
Your ex-governor is not one of them. It'd be a disaster if he got in. And one of the things that I just mentioned and saw, you saw the
You like the black
monster that killed an innocent young Ukrainian girl a couple of months ago, slitting her throat from behind.
How
And
about
this
this
was
one?
the man, the governor, that allowed this man to get out and to do that.
How about this one? But this doesn't trigger the losers. This one, huh? This one right here. This one.
We don't do that. We don't do that. Everybody knew he was trouble. Many, many crimes. One of the worst pasts I've ever seen. And she sat down. She had her throat slit. And that's not going to happen with Michael Watley, that I can tell you. So I just want to tell you it's very important because our military has to be protected. Our people have to be protected. And they will decimate our military. Every time you come in as a Republican, and a lot of Republicans, they come in, they don't do anything about it. I do beyond what anyone's ever done, not even close. To give you all of the equipment you need, we're also purchasing 30 new and modified Abrams tanks. Still the best tank, right? Still?
Bro, we're on pace to have the greatest 250-year anniversary that any country has ever had. I can't wait. I can't wait, dude. What year is it? 2026. I'll let you guys do the math.
It was
Okay, Plexico says aircraft carriers are mostly air defense. This is why they always roam around with battleships. For strep defense, of course, they do have cannons, but they're mainly armed with missiles and arsenal. Yeah. That's why they got the battleships. So you're saying the new aircraft carriers will be both, huh?
named in honor of Stacey Abrams. Only a few very political people would understand that. Congratulations. Thank you very much for a great name, Stacey.
I think you're right.
But
The
brand
red
new
one,
Abrams tanks,
the red
48
one
new
triggers
Black
them
Hawk,
hard.
Chinook, and King Stallion.
When I go out tonight, maybe I'll wear the red one too again. Let's do this. Let's get them, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go. What is Guy Amir
Helicopters, the
saying,
best
bro?
in
What
the
are you talking
world, the
about, Amir?
latest equipment, and 86 armored multi-purpose fighting vehicles. All of the things that you've been wanting to get, all brand new. And we're going to be reviving our strength. We're going to be doing many other things that nobody thought was even possible. And we're actually using that strength to defend the core and vital interests of the United States. And very simply put, America first. You know, it's all about America first. We were putting America last. These people that were running our country were putting us last.
Yep.
We're now America first. And we'll help other countries. We have a very good relationship with.
Guess who they put in front of Americans? They were Somalians first. Before that, they were Ukrainians first. Before that, they were Palestinians first. Actually, no. Before that, it was... I got it all mixed up a little bit, but you get the point. They were Mexico first. Latinx, whatever that is. Latinos don't even like that word. Latinx. They were Latinx first. Now I'm all caught up with these hats, bro. It's driving me nuts. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this, bro. I like this one. Yeah, we were we were everyone else first before Americans. That's what we were. Everyone else but us. Everyone else.
With NATO, but NATO took advantage of us. For
And they
many
hate
years.
us. And they got us to hate ourselves. Well, I mean, not those of us on the right. Those of us on the right fly the flags. See that right there? So, but they got you guys on the left to hate yourselves. You're bad. Oh, you're American? Yeah. Oh, you're bad. American bad. Oh, you're from America? Oh, America's bad. America was built on slavery and built on this and built on that and built on blah, 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 blah. Stolen land. Hate yourselves more. Hate yourself. Hate yourself. Yeah, you should hate yourself and hate your country. America bad. Yep. That's what they do to you. To get you to hate yourself. Yep. They get you to hate yourself. Especially you guys on the left, because you're so fragile. And you're so empty. You're so empty, they could easily fill you up with whatever they want. And you become like them. And they're successful in that. Should we switch cameras? How about this one? Is that better? I don't think it matters. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the cameras. You're not here to look at my pretty face. You're you're here to call Trump things that Trump isn't. Just like you all are in the chat. Call him things that he's not. Yep. That's all you guys do. Call Trump things that he's not. Yep. That's okay. That's okay.
We were paying for almost 100% of NATO. Now they're paying their own bill.
Amir, what country are you from? Do we need to call ICE on you? Amir says there's a bunch of people saying he's a pedo. Absolutely zero American. You're a bad American, bro. You're calling your president something that he's not. You're a bad American, bro. Someone call ICE on Amir, bro. Let's see, make sure he's legal.
Bills. I got them to pay. We took them from not paying 2% GDP to paying in full 5% GDP. Big difference, like day and night. With the help of our military, we stopped the invasion on our southern border for 9.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Plex and W Plex, bro. He says, I love my country. That's why my profile picture is only America. Good man, bro. Good work, bro. Good man, bro. James, why are you calling me a racist prick? Based on what? Based on what, bro? Based on what? Let's hear it. What
Nine
do you got?
straight months. 0 illegal aliens have
What do
been
you got?
admitted.
Let's hear it, bro. What do you guys got? Come on. There's zero substance. You guys are just a bunch of little babies crying, bro. Lazy bums, actually.
Into the United States, and that's
Lazy
done
bums.
by the radical left. Those charts are made up by the radical left.
Based
so I can't
on what?
imagine.
Forbes is saying because you are. Based on what? Based on what? And then back up what you're saying about Trump. How is Trump what you're saying he is?
And that they could be wrong,
Based on
because it
what?
seems hard to believe we could have had 0. My friends, these are early supporters
Based on nothing, bro. Based on nothing. You guys got nothing, so you got to lie. You guys got nothing, so you have to lie. Straight losers, bro. That's how it goes. Loser mentality. That's what that is. Loser mentality.
supporters. I have so many supporters up here. How the hell did you get into the military base? It's
Loser
amazing.
mentality.
I'm a little worried about that. Let's check security. But no, I have so many. You know, I have women.
We looked at the Epstein files more than you did. Actually, all of you guys that talk about Epstein files, have you read one page of the Epstein files? Which page did you read? Have you read one? Mark brings up a good point. He says, ever notice how they call you a racist but not a liar? That's a good point. Math, dude. He brings up a great point, but you're using words that people on the left don't understand. He said leftists are unencumbered by the thought process. They don't even know what you said, bro. You just said the word unencumbered. They have no idea what you just said.
Women from North Carolina. It's about 50 or 60.
You got to dumb it down for them, bro. That's why I try to dumb it down as much as I can so they can understand, and still they don't get it.
Of them, and they followed me all over the place. Where are they? Here, they got to be here. Oh yeah, there they are. They're great. Oh, there they are. There are sometimes 50.
It's okay.
And I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
It's okay, aquariums. Let them chirp, bro. Let them talk shit. It's okay. Let them talk shit, and then let everyone else answer them. It's
Husband,
good.
because they're traveling to California.
Let
They're all over the place.
them have their fun.
But they've
bro.
gone to almost 200 rallies.
Let them have their fun. It's all good, bro. Let them talk shit.
And it's so great. It's so great. We have Susie Wiles here also, who's the first female chief of staff, and she's done a fantastic job, and she's standing right next to them. It was so precise, so incredible. When people realize what happened, they're looking up, and there's the helicopter heading back to aircraft carriers. Military country, it was a big base. Live, frankly, successfully captured the outlaw dictator of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, and brought him back to face American justice, where he's right now waiting. And that was an amazing night. People saw.
Everyone's so mad at Trump. These guys are mad because he has money. These guys are mad because his wife is hot. Some people are mad because he has good-looking children that are successful. People are mad because he's the president. Some people are mad because he won the presidency. Some people are mad because all of these different things that they can't do for themselves. That's what they're really mad at. They're really mad because they themselves cannot go and become successful. They have no desire. They don't even have the desire for success. They don't even have the drive for success. And instead of being like, okay, you know what, I don't have it, but some other people do, and more power to them, they're like, no, they shouldn't have it either. And it's like, bro, you're so stupid and lazy and retarded that just because you want to be a lazy bum and not have success and not become president, you are mad at a president or someone that is successful. You are the scum of the earth. You are the lowest bottom dwelling losers on the planet. That's who you are. And you know nothing better than pointing the fingers at everyone else but yourself. Those of us that have any kind of success, we point the finger at ourselves and go, what the hell am I doing right now that's not working? And what the hell can I do right now that can work? What the hell can I do right now to make more? What the hell can I do to be a better person? What the hell can I do to be a better father? I'm even saying, what the hell can I do to be a better father when I have kids? I don't even have kids yet, and I'm already thinking of how I can be a great father. You know what I'm saying? But it's the losers, the absolute scum of the earth, far left losers that come in here calling Trump all these different names, calling me names, calling me racist, calling me all these things, saying Trump, somebody was just mad. Somebody was just mad that Trump is successful. They were mad. They're like, oh, look, who's that? Is that Trump? Is that our president? No, that's just someone who can do whatever he wants. Yeah, you know why he does whatever he wants? Because he earned it. Yeah. Something you have no desire to do. You're an absolute loser. You're the scum of the earth. And you don't have a successful bone in your body. And when you watch other people being when you look at success, it makes your blood boil. Yep, that's right. That's right. So what do? You let it out. You come out crying and screaming and like a little bitch. What's up, guys? What's up to all my Iranians joining the chats and joining the stream? Welcome, guys. Just so you know, I mean, everyone knows tomorrow is the biggest rally for the freedom of the Iranian people. Hopefully they can see freedom and get some help from that crazy oppression. We'll just call it oppression, but that's just a horrible word for it. It's way worse than that, but I love that. Good. You know what? I'm going to post this. Who is this? Noise like? Look at the 3 flags that Noise, I just put them on your screen. Look at the 3 flags that Noise like just posted. That's another thing that makes people really mad. First, one of the craziest things is this right here. This is the first thing makes people really mad. As I said, guys on the left see this and they lose their mind. Their panties are in a bunch and they don't know what to do. Guys on the left. Women on the left see this and they have to readjust their strap-ons. Because that's how the girls on the left roll, right? So they have to readjust. They see this, they don't even know what to do with themselves. They get beside themselves and they have to readjust their strap-ons. And so, right on, Rodney. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. So, and then the other thing that makes people crazy is the Israeli flag. They see an Israel flag and they lose their mind. They see the Star of David and they lose their mind. I don't know which one is worse right now. What do you guys think is worse? When lefto losers see this hat or the Star of David? Which one makes them lose their mind more, you think? Old Me Lady says, you need the half sun and lion half American flag. I know. But what I was trying to say, the reason I was pointing out that person that put that Noise, that person, their name is Noise. Sorry. They put the Israel flag, American flag, and the Persian flag. And what's happened is, well, you guys don't know, but Israel and Iran, they were close to each other in the past. I think they went from like not being friends. We're talking thousands of years ago, not being friends to then the Persian Empire. Cyrus the Great from the Persian Empire ended up saving the Jews and ended up helping them rebuild their temples, and which was a big, like I think 4 or 5 year long project to rebuild their Jewish temples. And then fast forward till now, Persians are being persecuted, oppressed, killed, tortured by their own government, by their Islamic regime government, who is, obviously against Israel, against America. Now, Israel came to the help of the Persians. And then what happened? Since Israel said, we want to help the people of Iran that are getting treated poorly, we want to help them. So as soon as the Jews said they're going to help Iranians, that made everybody on the left not want to help Iranians. So because Jews want to help Iranians, the left said we don't want to help Iranians. The people on the left stand up for Palestine, which is their word for Hamas, which is their other word for Islam, which is their word for terrorism. The left stands for terrorism, Islam, Hamas, Islamic Republic. They like terror. They want the world to become unhinged. They want Donald Trump's presidency to fail. They want to see anything possible that can happen that can ruin America right now. The left, not just in America, but around the world, the left, and I don't even know why I'll just go like this. The left wants nothing more than to see terrorists prevail. They want to see terrorists win. And if that's why they root for terrorism. They root for terrorism. Is this what I wanted to put here? Where is this? Where is this thing? Let me see if I can put this in the right place. No. Not that. They want to see terrorism, guys. They want to see our country destroyed. Okay, that's our Donnie boy right there. Okay, let's get Donnie boy in a better place. They want to see the left destroyed, guys. I'm sorry. They want to see our country destroyed. The left wants to see terrorists. They want to see Islam. They want to see Palestinians, Hamas. They want to see all that. They want to see terrorism do what it does best and hurt our country. And then they can say, oh, look, Trump made mistakes. Yeah. They do. They want to see America get destroyed. That's what they want to unravel. They want to pull apart. They want to destroy America because Trump is behind the wheel. That's what they want to see. And go, see, we told you Trump sucks. That's what they want. Their way of winning, the left's way of winning, is by helping terrorists destroy Western countries. I'm not talking about the left in just in America. I'm talking about the left in the whole world, around the whole planet. All the people on the left in the whole world would love to see terrorists destroy Western countries so they can go, see, we told you. See, we told you guys are wrong. The left, think about this. The left, all you hear from the left about the Epstein files is the word Trump. You don't hear anything about victims. You don't hear about anything about nothing else. All you hear is Trump. And all they did was yell about Trump for years and years. Actually, I'm sorry. Not under Joe Biden. When Biden was president, they were fine. And Biden, by the way, did nothing to release any Epstein files, as we know. And once Trump became president, now they're like Epstein files, and Trump played them. He didn't answer to it. He just let them perpetuate this whole thing, and it kept going and going and going and going and going. And it turns out he was the only one of all of the people in the files. He was the only one that actually said, you know what? No, Epstein is not a good person, and I don't want him on my properties. He played him. He played him good. He got him really good. You gotta hand it to Trump, dude. He got him so good. I didn't even see that coming. I'll be honest. I really didn't see that coming. Pretty good. Pretty good. That was actually really good. He played them so good. But Noise in the chat, Noise Like says, again, puts the American flag, the Persian flag, Iranian flag, and the Israeli flag. So going back to the flags, Israel going and helping the people of Iran that are getting crushed by their government. They are on the right side of history, and they will go down in history for doing the right thing. That will continue an alliance and a having each other's backs of the Persians and the Jews. That will happen. I'm not Jewish. I'm not Muslim. I'm American. My parents immigrated from Iran. I'm first generation American, born and raised here in Southern California. And I have nothing against Israel. What do I have against Israel? What do I have against Israel? You mean the people that are trying to help the people of Iran? The people that have done so much for humanity? The people that have invented so many of the things that help people live longer lives, live better lives? I love it when people say they own us. You got someone in Green Lantern says, Green Lantern MD says they own us. No, they don't own us. Think about one thing for 1 second. For those of you that run around saying Israel controls the media, Israel controls the money, Israel controls this, Israel controls that. If Israel owns you and owns me and owns us and owns all of this stuff, how did they get you to hate them? Why is it that you are mad at them? If they owned you, wouldn't you be in love with them? Apparently, they're not doing a really good job of owning you, are they? Man, I guess if Israel's own us, man, they need to pick a better job because they're not doing a good job of that. If Israel owns us and owns our media and owns everything, the way we think and all that kind of stuff, why do they make you not like them? Why do so many Americans not like Jews? If Jews controlled everything, they would make everyone love them. It's obvious they don't. If they owned everything, and they controlled your mind, then you would like them, not hate them, but you hate them with a passion. So obviously they're not doing a really good job of owning the world and owning your thoughts and owning your schools and owning your media, owning your commercials, owning your movies, owning your shows. So if Jews are what you guys say they are, they're doing a horrible job. Am I clear to you? So, love you too, bro. So not only do I not have anything against Jews, I think we should be glad. You guys are a bunch of ungrateful people. They created all kinds of things. They invented all kinds of things. Way more than Muslims did. I'll tell you that. Way more than Muslims did. What's the ratio Nobel Prizes? That's for like using your brain. Nobel Prizes. What's the ratio of Jews versus Muslims? And why do you think it is like that? Yeah. Stoner Jesse says, you're smoked out, dude. No, man, I'm not. No. You'll know if I am. You'll know. It'd be a dead giveaway, bro. You would think I'm Japanese, bro. You would think I'm Japanese. I know my eyes are small as it is, and I already always, I already look because my eyes go whoop when I smile. Maybe I should stop smiling. But anyway, I don't know why this whole flag thing got me all worked up. What I'm trying to say, I guess, let's just cut to the chase. America, Israel, and Iran will be the three countries that are going to take care of each other the most going forward. Once Iran is free, Iran will be one of the biggest allies to the United States. And that will be one of the greatest friends you ever had. Iran will be the greatest friend we ever had. King Reza Pahlavi, Javid Shah, پاینده ایران، مرگ بر خامنه ای، مرگ بر جمهوری اسلامی. میخوای یه ذره فارسی صحبت بکنم؟ میتونم یه ذره اینا رو اعصابشون رو خراب کنم. میتونم اعصابشون رو خورد کنم. یه ذره فارسی صحبت بکنم. وقتی که ایران آزاد شد، they're going to become best friends. Iran will be our best friend. When Iran is free, they'll be our best friend. That's Farsi, bro. Persian is the language. Iran will be our best friend. Once we help free Iran, they will be our best friend, and we will be their best friend. Mah Merrick says, wow, you speak Irani? Yeah, I speak Farsi, you call it, but Persian. Yeah, I do. Even though I was born and raised here, bro, I got blessed. My parents had it in them to make me learn how to speak Farsi, so I'm really happy about that. And I'll teach you guys a word. You guys can say Payande Iran. Payende Iran. Payende Iran. That means long live Iran, guys. Long live Iran. But when the dust settles, when the smoke clears, Israel will continue to be our best friend. Iran will become our new best friend. The one that you never knew how bad you missed them until they came back. Iran was it was our best friend before Israel, to be honest with you, back in time. Iran was our best friend in the Middle East, and then we got crushed by Islam, and then it became Israel. And then that's okay. You don't have to agree, but I think once Iranian people are free, America and Iran and Israel will be an unstoppable force. Will be such great friends. They will do amazing things for each other. These three countries, America, Israel, and Iran. And then I'm going to add a couple names to that list because it's going to be one of the best, kind of alliances in the world. You ready for this? Japan. Sorry, I'm going through puberty. Japan. Japan is another one. You ready for another country? I'm going to add another country to the list. Let's see if you guys can call it. Ready for this? Italy. Italy. Italy on that ass. Italy, Japan, Israel, Iran. Australia's got work. You guys are asking about Australia. Australia's got work to do, bro. Poland. You took it out. Good call, bro. Daryl. Not Derry. Daryl. Poland, baby. Poland. Australia, if you guys can get your heads out of your asses and clean up the mess, yes, I have hope for you guys because you guys saw what I posted recently. You guys cleaning up the Muslims that are like blocking roads, praying in the roads. It makes no sense to me. Why are you blocking roads? You're acting like these crazy oil people, whatever, in Europe. Argentina's another one. Good one, bro. Yeah, Philip. Japan never too polite. No. Japan, bro. If you don't know about Japan, research. Japan is becoming. Honestly, they just recently put their head on real straight, real nice and tight and straight, and they're good, bro. They're so good. They're so good. Japan, Poland, Israel, Italy, Iran, Argentina. I got to say Poland again because Poland, love Poland. Poland, they're doing it so right, bro. Poland is so good, bro. Do we have to show you Poland? We got to show you Poland, bro. We got to show you Poland, bro. You don't even know Poland. Let's show you Poland real quick.
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you're
Let me pull it again. Ready from the tippity top. Let's go.
How many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you're asking me about Muslims illegal immigration, none. Not even one will come to Poland. Not even one if it's illegal. We took over 2 million Ukrainians who are working, who are peaceful in Poland. We will not receive even one Muslim because this is what we promised.
But I asked
This
not
quota
about
system
illegal
failed.
immigrants. I asked about refugees. And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that
You hear? It's not even done yet. The best part's about to play. I'm about to put on the best part right now. The best part is right here. What he says right here. This guy, Dominic, this guy is, I think, number 2 in charge of the country. He follows me, by the way. Yeah, because I got him like, I think 6 million views with just this one, I guess it's here on this screen. Is it here? Yeah, it's right here. This clip that I made of him speaking got like 6 million views. He commented on it himself. He's the man. Poland. What a big one, dude. That was a good one. Good poll. Good job, guys.
That you're racist.
Listen to this.
You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Of course, because this is what our people expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why our government was elected. But this is why Poland is so safe. This is the reason why we had not even one terrorist attack. Look at the streets in Poland, and we can be called populists, nationalists, racists. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country.
We can be called populists. We can be called racist. We could be that. Hey, call us whatever you want. You guys already called me every name in the book in this live stream. But Poland, bro. Poland is doing it. You see that? That's Poland, baby. That's Poland, baby. Poland is doing that. Italy is doing that. Japan is doing what he said. Argentina don't give a fuck. Soon to be Venezuela. Imagine that. It's a great team, bro. That's a great team right there. That's a good team. That's a great team, right? I love that team. I'm a big fan. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. But I think of all of these, Italy is great. Poland is great. But Iran is going to be another, probably one of our best friends ever. It will be once all this stuff is done. I can't wait. Who is this? Whatever you say, okay. Poland isn't racist. They are smart. Absolutely. Let me put that on the screen. Poland isn't racist. They're smart. As he told you straight up. I don't care. I'm going to play this again.
How many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you're asking me about Muslims' illegal immigration, none. Not even one will come to Poland. Not even one if it's illegal. We took over 2 million Ukrainians who are working, who are peaceful in Poland. We will not receive even one Muslim because this is what we promised.
But I asked
This
not
quota
about
system
illegal
failed.
immigrants. I asked about refugees. And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that you're racist. You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Of course, because this is what our people expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why our government was elected. But this is why Poland is so safe. This is the reason why we had not even one terrorist attack.
Love you, bro.
Look
Love
at the
you,
streets
bro.
in Poland. And we can be called populists, nationalists, racists. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country.
How many refugees?
I mean, that's just so well said. It's just perfect. It's so good. It's so good. It's unbelievable. I just love that one. That's incredible. How many views does that have? Let's expand this a little bit so we can see what is it.
How many refugees has Poland taken? How many refugees has
Oh no, it's way more than I thought. It's 8.9 million. Wow, look at that number. 8.9 million views. Wow, that one's doing good. How about this one? 5.6 million views. You guys like Muslims? How do you guys feel about Muslims, guys? Curious. What do you guys think about Muslims? DMAC likes Muslims. Who else? Anybody else like Muslims? You guys all like Muslims, huh? Yeah? DMAC says Muslims are cool. What's cool about Muslims? What up, AJ? Old Mean Lady says, I only like the bad Muslims. I agree. Good Muslims are bad people. Bad Muslims can be good people. It can be. Anybody like Muslims? Let's go.
Muslims living with Sikhs. Problem. Muslims living with Hindus. Problem. Muslims living with Baha'is. Problem. Muslims living with Shintos. Problem. Muslims living with Buddhists. Problem. Muslims living with Christians. Problem. Muslims living with Muslims. Very big problem. So this led to they're not happy in Gaza.
Nope.
They're not happy in Egypt.
Nope.
They're not happy in Libya.
Nope.
They're not happy in Iran.
Nope.
They're not happy in Iraq.
Nope.
They're not happy in Yemen.
Nope.
They're not happy in Pakistan.
Nope.
They're not happy in Syria. They're not happy in Lebanon. They're not happy in Nigeria.
Nope.
They're not happy in Kenya. They're not happy in Sudan. They're not happy in Morocco. And they're not happy in Afghanistan. So where are they happy? They're happy in Australia. They're happy in Belgium. They're happy in France. They're happy in Holland. They're happy in Italy. They're happy in Germany. They're happy in Spain. They're happy in Sweden. They're happy in Denmark. They're happy in the USA and Canada. They're happy in Norway and India. They're very happy in England. Loads of welfare benefits. They're happy in almost every country that is not Islamic. And who do they blame? Not Islam. Not their leadership. Not themselves. They blame the countries they are happy in. And they want to change the countries they're happy in to be like the countries they came from where they were not happy.
Muslims, bro. Muslims. Damn, there we go. Tian Guerra says 2026, no Israel or Muslim. 2026. I'll take the super chat. Thanks for the message, bro. Appreciate it. And Hugh, good to have you from the other chat. Let's keep going. What else we got here, guys? What else we got here? Oh yeah, remember when Democrats sued the state of Texas for wanting to secure their own border? You guys remember that? I totally forgot about this. Listen to this.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ sue Texas because the state wanted to secure its own southern border?
Yes.
Wow. The Democrats literally sued. Democrats literally sued one of our own states. Think about that. They give Muslim terrorists whatever they want. They give illegal immigrant terrorists everything they want. They do all these things around the world to create wars. They do all this stuff everywhere else to give billions of our hard-earned dollars, give them out to everyone else. And turn around and sue our great state of Texas.
It's my hearing, pal. As early as
I'm not your pal.
2019,
Don't call me
whistleblowers came to, well, I should call you prisoner because you ought to be in jail. So I suggest that you answer my questions. You the chief law enforcement officer of the state of Minnesota? Yes or no? Let's try another question. Are you familiar with the $9 billion in historic fraud out of your state, including the $250 million in the Feeding Our Future program alone? You familiar with that? Don't turn to the pages in your book to get your potted answers. Are you familiar with it? Yes or no?
Yes, I am familiar with it.
Very familiar, aren't you? Because the people who ran the Feeding Our Futures program came to you in your official office in the state capitol of December 11th, 2021, and asked for your help in getting investigators off their backs. They complained to you for upwards of an hour about state investigators going after them, and they begged you to help them, and you agreed to it, amazingly. And we know you did.
That's not
because
true.
It's all caught on tape.
Yeah, it is
Every
caught on-
single sentence is caught on tape. You said, let's go fight these people, meaning the people who were investigating the fraud. Why'd you do it? Why'd you help them?
Are you going to let me answer?
They literally went and gave billions of dollars to everyone and turned around and sued our own state of Texas. How stupid can you be? How retarded can you be? How retarded can you be? Imagine that. Imagine they gave billions to Somali terrorists. And they sued the state of Texas for wanting to secure its own border. The balls, the guts. Duralith on Instagram says Dems are gangsters. They're nuts, bro. They're nuts. And we don't be doing enough. We just fart in the wrong direction, and the Dems go crazy and start blocking law enforcement and doing crazy stuff. Just farting in the wrong direction. These guys go do the most horrific things. And we just sit there. And we're like, oh, let's not be like them. Enough. We're done with let's not be like them. That stuff's over now. And now they're mad because we're done with, oh, let's not be like them. We're going to do it right. We're not going to act like that anymore. Someone is talking about This is the pedo show. What are you guys talking about, bro? Why would you guys call people on the right pedos when most of the people in the Epstein files are your Democrat friends on the left? Answer that. Why would you call people on the right pedos when everyone in the Epstein files are on the left? Almost everyone. You can't answer that. That was like a simple gotcha. I mean, all of these, if I went and scroll through all these live chats that you guys are sending about pedo, all this stuff. And I asked you one simple question. Why would you call people on the right pedos when everyone in the Epstein files are from the left? Someone says, this guy says, I'm not a retarded Democrat. Maybe you're not retarded. Maybe you're a moron. The word that people on the left love to use. They love this new word called nuance. Like, well, no, you're like, wait a minute, that's a guy. Why is that guy in women's sports? They're like, well, there's a nuance, and it's because of the nuances. And you guys on the right don't know about these nuances. That's our favorite word. Well, that's what's happening with you. This guy says, I'm not a retarded Democrat. Yeah, because you're a moron. You're not retarded. You're a moron. It's that nuance. Yeah, I'm pissed about COVID too, guys. It's because you're a moron, bro. You're not retarded. You're an idiot. You are an idiot. Oh, wow. This Duralith he knows what the Democrats are doing. It's called DARVO. Deny, attack, reverse, victim, offend. What? I like that. Interesting. Matthew says, I'm stuck in California. How do I get a MAGA hat? Did you know MAGA hats are made in California? I'm in California. I'm born and raised here in California, bro. I'm in SoCal. Where are you at? It's projecting. Aquariums is right. It's projecting. Yeah, bro. If you want a MAGA hat, bro, did you know MAGA hats are made in California, Southern California? It's crazy, but it is. Actually, I got all of my hats made by the same company that makes MAGA hats. These are the MAGA hats. So if you guys want hats, these are actual MAGA hats that I made with my own Rep America And I got red, blue, and black. Yeah. You got nothing to say, so you just use bad words because you got nothing to say. You got no way to fight back. You got no way to push back because you're a loser, bro. You're a loser. You want me to really get them wild? You want to get them?
Should the Supreme Leader
get them worked up right now? Watch this. Muslim Palestinians, you barely get along with yourselves. Why the hell do people think you can get along with everyone else? You expect the world to do all these things, yet you do nothing to fix your own behavior and mindset. We could give you everything you ask for, and you'll end up fighting each other and destroying everything anyway. In fact, the world did that. We gave you a whole country and let you run it how you wanted, and look what you made of it. You couldn't get along with yourselves and ended up creating a terrorist state because that's what your mentality is like. You know this. If we could give Hamas, I mean Palestine, Hamas, they're the same thing, right? We could give Hamas everything they want, and what will they do? Turn around and try to wipe out other civilizations. And they will lose it all in the end. They will lose it all in the end. Plexico says, I'll keep my snap-on hats. Oh, you got snap-on. I thought you meant snap back like this. But you want snap-on hats. Are your snap-on hats made in America, though? Did you know Trump hats are made in America? Did you know that? What's up, Danielle? Did you know Trump hats are made in America, bro? I don't think you knew that. I don't think you knew that, bro. Your pretty face. Did you go look at my? Did you go look at the beginning of the stream I was talking about? Oh man. For those of you just joining from Iran, bro, Magbar Khamenei, Magbar Jomhuri Islami, Javid Shah, Payande Iran. Yeah, play which clip, bro? This one? Muslim Palestinians, you barely get along with yourselves. Why the hell do people think you can get along with everyone else? You expect the world to do all these things, yet you do nothing to fix your own behavior and mindset. We could give you everything you ask for, and you'll end up fighting each other and destroying everything anyway. In fact, the world did that. We gave you a whole country and let you run it how you wanted, and look what you made of it. You couldn't get along with yourselves and ended up creating a terrorist state because that's what your mentality is like. You know this. If you're a Muslim Palestinian, you know I'm right about this. You know your own people. And now you got radical white liberals running around demanding the world to free Palestine, yet they know nothing about the Middle East and nothing about who you are. But it works because you guys have a similar mindset. It's the mindset of it's everyone else's fault but mine. You run around. You want to call in, bro? I just saw the thing. Yeah, for sure. Let me see here, dude. You still there, Aquariums? You want to call in? You guys can call in, by the way. Anybody that wants to call in, you're welcome to call in. Let me see here. Are you on Discord? Let's get you in, bro. Let's see. Hopefully. Oh no. I'm doing this wrong. We still good? Okay, we should be. Or how can I? Aquariums, you there, bro? Congrats. Oh, you're on Discord? Oh shoot. Okay, let me see if I can get the Discord to work. You're on Discord. There you are. Okay, I got you on Discord. Can you talk to see if it goes through?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Can you guys hear him? Did you guys hear him? Can you talk a little more, bro?
Yeah. I don't know.
There, they can hear you. Okay, so what?
Okay,
So
cool.
these guys are going off on Epstein files. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, all these inbirds in the chat going off about Trump being in the files. Yeah, he's in the files a whole bunch of fucking times. He's in the files, I don't know, a bunch of times. But he's in the files a bunch of times because he was the FBI, one of the FBI's first informants, one of their best informants. He was the Georgia DA's informant. Epstein hated him, and there's a whole bunch of emails about him between Epstein and other people trying to figure out how to smear him. He, in the files, is quoted describing Ghislaine Maxwell as a very evil person that they needs to be one of the main people they look into. He's in the files as saying Epstein, he doesn't like Epstein, thinks Epstein's a creep. Epstein needs to stay away from his businesses. Epstein tried to take women from his businesses for his island and to, pimp out to all these rich people. That's why he's in the files so many times. He didn't do anything wrong in the files. He's quoted dozens of times in the files as being an informant, not as being one of the victimizers or one of the criminals that should be arrested. I mean, if people want to talk about anything, why don't they talk about fucking Bill Gates? Bill Gates, sorry, I'm swearing so much, I'm pissed
Oh,
off.
you're good.
But
You're
Bill
good.
Gates in the files, you know what Bill Gates is in the files for?
What's that?
A whole bunch of kitty diddling. And then on top of that, he sent Epstein an email asking Epstein how to slip someone antibiotics without them knowing because he thinks he gave his wife an STD.
Yes, I saw that. That was Bill Gates. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bill Gates. Nobody's saying anything about that. But
Yeah.
everybody's freaking out about Trump being in the file, whatever they say, like 76 times. Yeah, he's in the files 76 times as an informant.
Yep. That's
So are they
that's the thing,
mad
bro.
that
That's why.
are they mad that he snitched on Epstein?
No, they're mad, bro. They're actually mad that they didn't get what they thought they were gonna get.
Yeah, but in reality, the only thing they have to be pissed off at him about is that he outed Epstein. That's the only valid reason they have to be upset. So if they're mad that he outed Epstein, that means they're pro kitty diddler, they're pro pedophile, which makes them the pedophiles, and they want to sit here in the chat and claim and project like a bunch of toxic females.
Yep.
And act like we're the bad guys. No, that's toxic female 101. Which, I mean, when I say female, I also include all the psycho liberals in there because they act like a bunch of toxic teenager females. They're just projecting. Look what they did with Diddy. Everybody that was talking about Diddy for years, if you think about it, they did the same thing to Michael Jackson. They smeared Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson tried to out all these celebrity diddlers.
Yep.
They projected, they tried to claim he was the one. In reality, Macaulay Culkin, who was supposedly one of the victims, is currently making a documentary about how Michael Jackson was actually protecting all these kids from the Hollywood elite and all the pedophiles.
Wow.
And then they did the same thing.
That,
they
bro.
tried to do the same thing to Eminem when Eminem outed him. 50 Cent outed them for years, and they tried to kill his career. His music career practically died, and he had to become a businessman. Luckily, he's smart as all hell, and he became a very successful businessman. But they tried to smear him too.
Yep.
Like, that's all they do. Whenever anybody outs them for their kitty diddling and all their creepy, nasty bullshit,
Yep.
they just try and project and claim, no, actually, that's the bad guy. And all these idiots who want to believe that I call them their gods because they worship them like gods. These celebrities pretend like their favorite celebrity can do no wrong.
Yep.
Believe them, even though all the evidence points the opposite. They're like, oh, actually, no, they're saying this. No, they're a bunch of fucking nasty ass pedophiles. They all need to go to jail.
Yep.
You sit there and worship them like gods. It's disgusting.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. It's, and again, bro, it always goes back to this very simple fact. They're not after Epstein files for the reasons that people think they should be, for the victims, for the survivors. They're there because they just want to see Orange Man go down. That's it.
Yep.
And
that's the thing,
the more that comes out without Orange Man being bad, the more crazy it makes them. And they lose their minds, bro. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh my God. Well, because they have nothing else. They've been trying so hard. They've been calling him all these names. And in the end, again, after this is like the 1 millionth time that they've tried to pin something on this guy, and it hasn't been true. And it makes them more mad, bro. It makes them more mad that he's not in the files, and they're losing their shit. Like, you see it in our chats, bro. Like, the chats are nuts.
All these people in the chat need to go watch the recent Sean Ryan interview where he had Ro Khanna on. You know, like the Ro Khanna and Massey, how they've been the two main people pushing all this Epstein stuff, and they were after Trump at first.
Yep.
And now they've backpedaled on that, and they're after everybody else.
Yep.
Ro Khanna on Sean Ryan's episode, literally, he's a Democrat. And he said, yeah, no, Trump didn't do anything wrong in the files. We were wrong about that. But there's all these other people, and we need to subpoena all of them, because he goes, even if the judiciary isn't going to do anything, Congress can still subpoena all these people. Congress can still do all these things. And even if they all got their stories, they all got, they all testify. He goes, we want them all to testify because there will be things in their testimonies that don't line up with each other. And then once we have all their testimonies, we can knock out, here's the things, the inconsistencies. And that's where we need to hammer down. Dude, the Ro Khanna and Massey guy, I thought they were a bunch of clowns when they were sitting there going after Trump for all this stuff, because everybody knows Trump didn't do anything. Otherwise, the Democrats would have went after him during the Obama administration. They would have went after him during Biden's administration. They would have went after him when he was running against Clinton.
Yep.
It's obvious. And now I've changed my opinion on Massey and Ro Khanna because they have the balls and the just wherewithal to admit when they're wrong and to go after the people that need going after.
Yep. Dude, whatever happened to Clintons that were supposed to testify?
They did agree. They agreed to testify. So they finally made a deal, and they're actually going to now. Because Ro Khanna and Massey led a Ro Khanna and Massey led a campaign pretty much saying, we're going to hold you in contempt of Congress, and you refusing a legal subpoena is a crime in itself, and we will bring charges.
I mean, isn't it though? So why the hell haven't we done anything about it? Because they're Democrats?
No, they are doing something about it. The Clintons have agreed to testify now.
I know, but it took how long for us to be like, oh, hey, by the way, you guys did something totally illegal.
All this stuff takes time. It's like this Iran stuff. Everybody thought Trump was going to bomb Iran in a week. Everything takes time. It took us like 9 months to prepare to oust Saddam Hussein, and we had the entire world behind us. Right now, we are going on 2 months of a buildup for the Iran stuff.
Yep.
And we still probably got a month before we're going to see anything.
You have a lot of people that want to know about this Iran stuff, bro. They want to know when it's going to happen. They're anxious.
We aren't going to know. Trump's going to sit there because they keep talking about these discussions, and they're going to make a deal and all this. There's nobody talking with the Iranian delegation anymore because the Iranian delegation refuses to meet and talk. So there's talking about talking to keep people thinking the strike isn't going to happen. They're just deflecting. They're just, doing Trump's typical misdirection thing before there's a strike.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It can't not happen at this point. We've invested too much money into moving assets into the into CENTCOM to not strike.
Yeah. Yeah,
And the other
I
thing,
agree. I
earlier,
agree.
everybody talking about
And we're
everybody
moving to
talking about
another
battleships.
aircraft carrier group as we speak.
Yeah, everybody in the chat talking about battleships and us having battleships over there. Do they not realize that all of our battleships are decommissioned or in deep? We have 2 of them that can be recommissioned, but they're in deep storage. Like, battleships don't exist currently. A carrier strike group is typically the carrier, it's supporting destroyers that work as its air defense, and its command ship, the cruiser, and 1 to 2 submarines.
But wouldn't you call those battleships?
No, a destroyer's mobile air defense. It's the carrier's defense systems, and the cruiser is the command center.
I guess we're just kind of using words that we think would make sense. Me personally,
Yeah.
I mean, I know I know they have specific names, but when I say battleships, because I mean they go to battle, you know. You're like, so
Yeah, the cruiser is the closest thing you could call a battleship, and it's where the admiral sits and commands the strike group from. Because every strike group has an admiral, and that admiral sits on the cruiser, and
Gotcha.
that's his command center.
Got it.
The carrier is the most protected ship,
Yeah.
but in case of an attack, the carrier is protecting the cruiser damn near before it protects itself, because that's where the admiral is.
I didn't know that. It's good to know. I want to see these cruisers, bro. What do these cruisers look like?
I think it's still the Ticonderoga class.
How do you spell
Cruisers
that?
are badass. I've seen them pretty close. Because you know that Moskva ship that
I'm pulling up
Ukraine
pictures
saw?
right now, guys. This is a cruiser. This
That's
is not
what people are
exactly
probably
what
referring to as a battleship. A battleship has main guns that fire a shell the size of a Volkswagen Beetle.
Shit, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah, a battleship. So during the Korean War, if we recommission battleships, they have a range that isn't the greatest because it's just firing a gun. But during the Korean War, the North Koreans had the dumbass idea to fire on a battleship. And the
No
battleship
way.
the battleship didn't respond with, hit this position. The battleship gave the command to delete the hill that the artillery position was on. They didn't take out the artillery position. They took out the hill it was on.
Wow.
Yeah, those
Wow.
shells leave a 100-foot wide crater.
Holy shit, bro.
And they're
That is
extremely
nuts.
precise. They can fire all the main guns at once on one target. And you've probably seen the videos, when they fire the guns, the entire ship moves
And
from
that's
the
a
recoil.
big ship to move, bro. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So when they talk about the Trump battleships fill a different role. The Trump battleships are going to largely exist to counter drone swarms. And if you look at what Raytheon, I think it was Raytheon.
Bro,
I
can you just help me 1 second? I want to understand, because I'm trying to figure this out whole thing, and I think I kind of understand. I'm kind of changing gears for a second, because these guys are still saying pedos things. There's people saying these guys are protecting pedos, they're defending pedos. One guy says pedo lovers. Why do they keep saying pedo?
Because everybody keeps talking about the 2-tier justice system. It is real. If you're rich and you're powerful, you can get away with dang near everything. And what their plan is to talk about all this stuff, yell about it for a little bit, wait for the anger to die down, and all these rich people are going to go into hiding for 2 years, make a bunch of donations to campaigns, scholarship funds, colleges, say, look at all the good we've done, and everybody's going to go, oh, they're giving money to poor people. They're giving money to minority groups. We don't care anymore. That's the goal of these rich people.
But why?
I mean, if you look at it,
why are these people calling like this person just says your hat says it, pedo lover? So it's
because they're indoctrinated. They're a bunch of inbreds. When I say inbreds because people who are the subject of inbreeding are one of the side effects of inbreeding is a it makes you easy to radicalize and easy to indoctrinate. It lowers your IQ, so you're more susceptible to propaganda.
Gotcha.
That's why I call them inbreds.
That makes sense. I should probably start using that term. That makes a lot of sense. But why
No.
are they saying that pedo lover because of my hat? What is it about my hat?
Because they still haven't figured out, and they can't get it through their thick ass skulls, that Trump was the one that outed Epstein, and the TDS is hitting them so hard that they are incapable of understanding the
Oh, so
files,
it's still. I mean,
exonerate Trump, and show him to be the guy that outed Epstein and got Epstein arrested and charged.
so it's
They can't
still what I
comprehend it.
figured. It's them thinking Trump or their desire for Trump to be complicit in the Epstein files is making them call me a pedo and call Trump a pedo. Is their desire for him to be a pedo is what is why they're calling that. Why they're saying that.
Yeah, they're incapable of rational or complex thought.
Oh man.
It's devastating levels. It's devastating levels of groupthink.
Oh my god, bro. I'm breaking a sweat. I'm enjoying this. This is actually pretty good. This is I need to turn the AC down, bro. Their desire for Trump to be a pedo is why they call Trump a pedo and why they now call me a pedo for wearing this hat.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. It's the whole thing nowadays. Feelings matter more than facts. So they feel like they want Trump to be a pedo. I don't know why they want him to be a pedo. What, do they want more pedos walking around in the world?
That's what
Are
I'm
they
trying.
pro pedo?
That's why I'm asking these questions. It's their desire for Trump to be a pedo. So now now it's on them. It's like, dude, think about your logic. You are calling someone a pedo because he's wearing the hat of a guy who is the president of the United States who you hope is a pedo.
Well, it's because they don't have any valid talking points to criticize him on. They're too stupid to realize he was called the Don. And if they want, I'll give them some talking points if they want things to criticize Trump on.
Okay,
Back
give
in
him
the
some. Yeah, let's
90s,
do
when he
that.
was
Let's help
yeah,
him out.
back in the 90s when he was building all that stuff in New York before Rudy Giuliani ousted the mafia in New York. You couldn't do business without working with the mafia. So he worked with the mafia to get all of his building projects approved because the mafia controlled the labor unions. And without the labor unions, you don't have the workforce to build your projects. So if you want to criticize him on something, criticize him for working with the mafia in the 90s. But then you also have to criticize him, or you also have to acknowledge the fact that he worked with Rudy Giuliani to out the mafia. So you still have no talking point because he worked with him when he had to, and then when there was another option to get rid of him, he did. If you want another talking point, you can complain about him being a rich man in the 80s and 90s. I mean, we say worse stuff at work all the time. When he said grab him by the pussy.
Yeah, but
Okay, that was said in confidence in a private conversation. And yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, I'm not going to say I support that because I don't. It's screwed up and wrong. It doesn't matter who says it. If you say it, I'm going to tell you you're messed up in the head.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's said in confidence between a group of guys.
Yeah.
And
if you are a guy, you can totally understand. It's like it's obvious.
We've all said stupid shit.
And continue to.
Yes.
Yeah, I will say stupid shit tonight. After I'm done with this stream, I'm going to go out. I will have a little fun. I'll probably wear this hat to trigger more liberals. And I will probably say some stupid shit. But again, so the other thing, bro, is what I was saying earlier in the stream is these people, you get a lot of this from these people that don't have a desire to win, that don't have a desire for success, don't have a desire for like greatness. And instead of sitting back and going, "Oh, you got some success, more power to you." They want to come after you for being successful. And it's like, dude,
Yeah.
the guy is successful. Elon
Yep.
Musk, he's successful. You don't want to be successful? Okay, fine. We've created a wonderful civilization in this place called America, where even if you don't want to be successful, uber successful, you will have a better life than 99% of the other countries out there. It's
Yep.
fine. You don't have to be successful. But
Nope.
if you're not going to be successful and you don't have a drive to be successful and that's not your thing, fine. But don't come after other people for wanting to do that.
It's not my fault they don't want to put in the 80, 90-hour work weeks I put in. It's not my fault that they don't want to get to the point where me personally, I would love to get to the point where you are, where you put in the 80, 90-hour work weeks, and now you're at a point where you can, sit here and rant on the internet because you have succeeded and you have reached that point every American should want to get to. You have achieved the American dream.
Yeah,
We all want
absolutely.
that, but some people don't want to put the work in to get there. Some people want us, who I'm currently putting in the work, you already did, to drag them along and give it to them for free because they're a bunch of fucking useless, worthless piles of shit who can't pull their heads out of their asses and get it done. Too
Wow.
fucking lazy, too stupid, too incompetent, too busy bitching and moaning about their made-up mental health disorders, or thinking that their mental health disorders are okay and we should cater to their mental health disorders instead of telling them to put on their boots, get to work, and act like, hardworking Americans like we're known to be until recently, and get the job done. I don't care if you're depressed. I don't care if you have anxiety. I've had anxious days. I've been depressed. I've wanted to kill myself. You know what I still did? Put on my boots and went to work.
There you go.
Because that's the American way. That's how you get to a point of success.
You're exactly right. You said it so well. I put a marker on the stream so that I can go back to this part where you said what you just said because you said it so beautifully. That was well said, bro. We gotta have you call in some more.
Men need to start acting like men. Like Dominic said in front of the EU, men need to take off their dresses, put on the armor, and get to it.
Dude, I love that. That's exactly what it is, man. And you said it well. You're putting in the 80, 90-hour work weeks. And you know my story too, bro. I've told you many times.
Yeah.
I worked my whole life for other people. And while I was doing that, I worked, during the day for other people and at night for myself. And I failed for the first half of my life at working for myself. I successfully did well working for other people, made great money for them and for myself. I was in sales for a majority of my time that I worked for other people. But and when I got off of work at 5, 6, 7 p.m., I then went and worked for myself all the way till 2, 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. And I was hugely unsuccessful. I was a failure for myself. But then eventually I started winning for myself, and then eventually made more money doing my own thing than working for other people. And that's when I was able to make the switch. But I didn't do that bitching and complaining and whining and pointing fingers and all that kind of stuff, bro. I didn't do that.
Yeah, and I'm sure you had some days where you wanted to throw in the towel, quit, not get out of bed, and you threw on, I'm sure, I don't know if you wore boots, but hypothetically, you threw on your work boots and got to it, even though you wanted to lay in bed.
Bro, worse. Imagine, bro. Imagine spending 2-3 years on your own business when you go. Imagine going to work for someone else from 9 to 5, 9 to 6, going home, working from 7 p.m. till 2 a.m. on your own business, which ends up failing after a couple years.
Yeah, you've probably been suicidal like the rest of us.
Believe me, I've been through it, bro. And then of course lots of other things get thrown into there, and you know, things look dark at times, and you're like, dude, I did all of this for what?
Yeah.
And then
Your personal life, relationship issues, all that, it all tends to go wrong at the same time.
yeah, and you just the name of the game is you keep at it. You get up and you do the same thing tomorrow, and if you have to change gears and figure something else out, you do. It makes you stronger, it makes you smarter, makes you more resilient, and you keep going, bro. That's how that works.
Yep.
So
You fail again and again and again, and you remember how you failed, and you try not to fail the same way again.
yeah.
And sometimes you're a fucking idiot and you fail the same way
I
10
have.
times
I
before you
did
learn your
that.
damn lesson.
I have, bro. Yes, I've done
Yeah.
stupid shit like that, but it's okay. But that's one of the things that bugs me the most is when people point fingers at successful people. Because I've come from you know, basically just earning everything myself to becoming successful, and I've known what it was like to be on the bottom and work my way up multiple times. And when people do that and they point at successful people who clearly work harder than other people, it really, really makes me crazy. So this guy in the chat is saying Elon works 22 hours. You know, Elon,
He's made it, and he still does because he hasn't accomplished his life goal yet.
yep.
He will not stop those 22-hour days until he accomplishes his life goal, which is putting a city on Mars.
Literally.
Which he probably won't do that in his lifespan. And he knows he probably won't be able to do that in his lifespan, but he's going to set that up for the next guy who's willing to continue his dream.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, man.
He's
And that's the guy they're mad
literally
at.
going to kill himself to accomplish his dream.
Yep.
And probably never see the fruits of his labor. It's like Nikolai Tesla.
Yeah.
He killed himself to accomplish his goal, and we are just now unlocking the technology required to bring his dreams and his ideas into existence.
Literally.
He died 60, I think, 70 years ago. And 70 years after his death, an entire lifespan after he died, we're just now seeing the fruits of his labor.
Yep. And again, that's what gets under my skin the most is oh, these guys are saying Plexi, bro. Some of you guys have to go, but that's what bugs me the most, man. Is when people do that. They say tax the rich, you know, and or they talk shit on people that have money. You know, that this person shouldn't have that much money, or look at this guy, he doesn't even work. It's like you have no idea what Elon Musk is doing, bro. You have no idea what anybody's doing.
Okay, these people are stupid because my great grandpa, he came from nothing. Mom died when he was 10. Farm in Oklahoma. Dad couldn't take it, ran off. He raised his 4 siblings. Almost went to jail, went to Vietnam instead, came back, started a business. He died a multimillionaire. Like he tens of millions of dollars, bunch of businesses, super successful. But he told me the reason why we cannot function as a civilization without the rich is because what do the rich do once they get rich? They fund the innovators. They fund the startups. They are the ones paying your paycheck. They're the ones paying your rent. They're the ones paying for the technology that led to the innovation, the crazy computer you're holding in your hand.
Exactly.
And half these people are watching on YouTube, are probably watching on their phones.
Yep.
And that phone exists because those rich people funded the startups that funded the building of the factories that build the chips, that build the screens, that build everything. That wouldn't exist without the rich people there to fund it. You can't crowdsource $5 at a time from people. That kind of money it takes to build a $2 billion chip manufacturing plant.
Yeah, and
No, you need someone like, Elon Musk, like, as much as I hate him, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. You need people with that level of capital that can finance those projects with the banks.
Yep, and then you got other guys like this guy in the chat. Actually, what's up, Jennifer? I just put it on subscriber only mode to help out. She asked me to put it on subscriber only, and then this guy says, "Hold on, let me read this to you." Where is his? Where is this, bro? Let me read what this person. Oh, he said something like this guy. He said, hold on, where is it, bro? Where's this guy's chat? It's got to be up here. Who's this guy talking about? Who this guy is talking about? Really never thought I'd see. No, not that. He said this guy doesn't know nothing. He just owns the company. Musk doesn't know nothing. He just owns the company.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. He has a dream, and when he invented, him and his brother wrote the code for ABC, which became PayPal. They sold it. His brother kept the money and kind of just sat on it. He invested every penny he earned. He bought a sports car. And you see him get the sports car in the video, and he literally is like, oh, this is not what I expected. He put every penny he earned into, I think it was 6 companies, was broke again, built those 6 companies up. 2 of them failed. 4 of them were successful. But he's a financier. He's financing his dream. He's not the mastermind behind it. He's simply the financier.
Yeah, he has gotten himself to the point where he can finance.
Him and his
projects.
brother lived in a office eating boxed mac and cheese and ramen noodles and showering in the sink while they wrote the code for ABC because they were that broke. And now he can finance and pay the brilliant engineers and the brilliant coding, the software guys, and all these brilliant people that are building this crazy technology, that built Starlink, that built his rocket ships, that built the Boring Company so he can put underground civilizations on Mars because we can't live on top of Mars, that are building his robotics division so he can have people to maintain the infrastructure on the surface without people having to be exposed to the high levels of radiation, that are building the Neuralink so people can escape the trap of living underground on Mars through their minds and, experience Earth and all these other crazy things and virtual reality projected into their brains so they can happily and comfortably live underground on Mars. People don't realize, put all of Elon Musk's different businesses into one picture, and that being Mars, and that's where they're going. Neuralink isn't there. Yeah, it has medical advances. But in reality, it's everything he does is about Mars. So I don't know what these people are talking about. These people don't understand what they're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's saying Elon Musk is designing spaceships. Elon Musk is a robotics genius. No, he's a brilliant manager. He's brilliant when it comes to union busting.
Yep.
He's brilliant when it comes to forcing a business to succeed when it otherwise shouldn't.
Yep. And he does, from time to time, get involved with engineering and does wonderful things. But he shouldn't.
All he does is push the engineers and tell them it's okay to think in ways and speculate in ways that their education told them was wrong. Like I said, he is a brilliant manager.
Yep.
He doesn't have to be a brilliant mind because he is the manager.
Exactly.
Managers don't
he's
have
the one
to be
that knows
smart.
how to create great things and bring brilliant minds together and help them basically guide them toward to make great things together.
He's a manager. He's a manager and a financier.
Yep. He does a great job of it. Dude, thanks for calling, man. That was fantastic. It was badass.
Yeah. I was just getting pissed
what are you
off at
doing
these
tonight? You got any
Epstein
plans?
inbred. We went fishing all day. The little one is passed out in the car right now. She's taking a nap, and then we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna give her a bath because it was cold and wet and rainy, and then we're gonna head to Costco. Nothing exciting.
Gotcha. All right, bro. Well, dude, have a great night. And
Yeah, you too.
glad you called in. You got to call in more often, bro. That was good.
If you can, schedule these streams so they happen at regularly occurring times and not while I'm, headed to work or asleep, because I work nights.
Yep. I will. I'll try. I'll do my best, bro.
Yeah. It was good catching this stream. Have a
Hell
good
yeah.
one.
Right on, dude. See you, bro. All right, bye.
See ya.
Okay, guys. That was awesome. We got aquariums on the phone, bro. That was great. Hell yeah. That was fantastic. Somebody else wanted to call in. Somebody else wanted to call in. I don't know who it was. But that was a great discussion. We went through it. That was fantastic. You guys are mad, bro. You guys are mad. These guys got mad, and we cleaned it up. We cleaned up the chat. That was good. That was good. Your chat is wild, full of TDS. It is. It was nuts. I put it on. I put it on subscriber only, and it chilled out a little bit. But that was a good little discussion. So again, if you guys aren't aware, Persians, Iranians, they're gonna have the biggest rally tomorrow in Munich, Germany, Toronto in Canada, and Los Angeles in America. There will be smaller ones here and there, but those will be the big rallies. And we're hoping that Iran will see the day that the country is free from the Islamic Republic. And when that happens, man, as I said, Iran will be one of the best friends of the United States, just like Israel. And it will be a great team. Along with I like to throw in Poland, Japan, Italy. We got Argentina. We got a lot of great countries. We got a lot of great countries that we're teaming up with right now that got their heads on straight. Germany is trying to get their head on straight. Australia has work to do. So we'll see how that goes. Old Mean Lady says, I'll bring my Sun Lion USA flag to the Portland one. I got this flag here. I got this one. So that's the Persian flag. And let's see what else we got. Or hop on. I would love to discuss after stream. Over 200K expected. Over 200K. Over 200K in Toronto. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be nuts. Germany, I don't think is lost. Germany, I think they're coming back. We have a few places that may be coming back. Yeah, right on, guys. Magba Khamenei, Shane and Saeed. Magba Khamenei, Magba Jamhuri Islami, Javid Shah, Payende Iran. Yeah, dude. Did you find the American Iranian flag yet? No, I'm gonna have Miss Medication go look for it. I have her jump on, I don't know, Amazon or something and find it, I'm sure. But we're good, man. So that's good. We're all dialed in. We got a big rally tomorrow. So be a big turnout. Thank you guys all for joining the stream. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to get ready and go out tonight. I got a lot to do. So anyway, guys, Okay. So anyway, guys, thanks again for joining the stream. I'm gonna call it a night, and hopefully you guys had a good time. We'll be back. Appreciate you. Thank you, Hans, Aquariums, Ange, beautiful Bill's in the house. Yeah. Yep. Good guy, unsubbed, and oh no, I'm gonna have to go cry. Oh, why did you have to unsub? We're devastated, bro, that you unsubbed. Oh no. Such a loser. Such a loser. All right, guys. That was it. See you guys. Good night. Bye.